Good afternoon, everyone. It is April 23rd here, week 3 at KIT Iizuka for English A2. You all had your first two classes with different teachers. Most of you were in this class, and from here, we're going to be going on to the real contents, what I hope will be a good class for your speaking. And this class is mostly about speaking. Now, we have a textbook working in Japan, and I'll talk about that a bit more next week. Mostly in this class, between 1 o'clock and 2:30, we're not going to use your textbook very much. I want you to learn how to speak. And to learn how to speak, you don't need to do any more or very much writing. You don't need to learn a lot of new vocabulary. It's a good textbook, but because we don't have much time, I want you to speak and speak and speak. Now, we'll do that in a little bit. First of all, I have here some paper that I want you to write. And they're the same pieces of paper. I'm just going to hand them to different parts of the room. And they're both written here with space for your family name, your given name, and your student number. And what I want you to do, if I can get my iPad to cooperate, is I will ask you to, just waiting for my iPad to appear here. Whoops. Okay, if it's not going to appear, then I'll just use the blackboard. Okay, so at the top, here we don't go. What the heck? Okay, I'll use this. So at the top of the paper is space for your family name, your given name, and your student number. So what I want you to write in Roman letters is, if your name is Suzuki Taro, your family name is Suzuki, your last name is Taro, and your student number is 25 something, 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 something. I will give one sheet over here. Write your name, pass it on to the next person. This one goes over here. Here you are, ladies. Write your name, pass it on to the next person. Everything will come back up to me here. Okay? Now, as you're writing that, let me talk about what we're doing this week. So basically, we're here at week 3, and I'm going to just make this a little bit bigger. We're here at week 3, and the important things that I want to do in class is this in-class writing. Okay? And the in-class writing we're going to be doing pretty much right after I finish this video. After this video, I'll tell you what I said in Japanese and give you a chance to ask me any questions. But we'll be doing this in-class writing. This week, for your homework, you have this summary writing PDF, how to write a summary, and that's over here under summary writing, okay? You can check that out under summary writing. Now, I want you to read that PDF, and then there's a quiz here, okay? The writing quiz number 1. And you have a few questions to answer. Read the PDF, answer the questions. You have until, I believe you have a lot of time. It's until next Tuesday? Yeah, May 6th. So you can see the deadline for the writing quiz summary 1 is May 6th. So read the PDF, answer the questions, and then take this quiz. You have until May 6th. So you have a lot of time to read the PDF and then take this quiz. Okay? Okay. Then, after we do the in-class writing, I'll tell you about a little bit more writing that I want you to do. I want you to do writing pretty much every week, but I don't want you to do it in class. As I said, in class, we practice speaking. Outside of class, you have some quizzes, some homework, and this week, your main thing to do is this reflection and the writing quiz number 1. Then when we come back, and by the way, if you still haven't figured it out, We don't have a class next week. We have a class on May 7th. Next week is Golden Week, so you're not here with me for the next week's Thursday. Okay? And after we get almost all of that done, then we can finally start speaking. And I want to show you how I do my speaking exercises. Okay? Okay, that's not everything I need to show you. I'll show you more next week, but I don't want to have to show you everything this week. The last thing I'll show you is this. If you have any problems, if you need to contact me, this is my email, okay? jdmcruz@gmail.com, right there. If you have anything that you want to ask me, use that email. I have a QTech email, but don't use my QTech email. I don't look at my QTech email. I look at this email. Okay. Does anyone have any questions right now? No? All right. So I will wrap this all up again in Japanese right after this. Otherwise, let's have a good class.